Okay, so we are drafting the torso foundation. We're focusing on the back sloper, and now we are moving on to figure 9. We just finished figure 7. And I ended up drafting 2 different options. I think I'm going to just continue with this one for now, and I'll just trace it later. Okay, so figure 9, they want us to draw our hip line curve to the dot mark and continue the line to the armhole. Okay, and in the illustration, they drop the armhole an inch. They don't mention it in the verbiage instructions. I think at the end of the day, what really matters is that they are trued up, and whatever this seam is, this guy should also be that same length since the side seams get sewn together. A whole bunch of things, I guess, to kind of think about. So, yeah, let's draw that hip curve. I guess the easiest thing, let's see here. What if I were to, I think, yeah, we have a point here. So maybe I could just select this point and delete it. What's going to happen? Okay, I'll try. That was 1 point. Ooh. Okay. No, that's not really working, is it? Maybe what we do... Oh yeah, maybe now I just move it. There. And then now I can curve it. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. And then that's really curvy. I don't know. Let me see. That kind of bugs me a little. Okay. Yeah, and then this whole armhole measurement. Okay, well, anyways, what about this hip measurement? This hip measurement is 8.702. What is this guy? 8.863. So I'm going to write down 8.863. This guy should really be the same measurements. What happens if I right click it? Can I change the length? Yes. And where do I want to change it? I don't even know where the start is. Is this the start? Is that the start? I don't know. So why don't I do something drastic so I can figure out where the start is? Okay, because I want to change this point. I don't want to change the bottom. So let's just make the length like 12. Okay, so it looks like the start's at the bottom. So I actually want to do the end, and I want to change it so that it matches the front one at 8.863. Okay, cool. Okay. Next, what do we have to do here? Oh yeah, the armhole. They dropped the armhole an inch in the illustration. Okay, well, this one is 9.158. What are we working with over here? Hey, ours is short, so I definitely don't want to drop it 1 inch. So what the heck? So I'm gonna raise mine, okay? So I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna change the length. I think it's the end. I don't even know. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's type in 9.158. Yeah, that was it. Okay, that looks good. Maybe I'll readjust this armhole curve. That's actually, maybe I won't for right now. Maybe later I can, when it's actually just one pattern piece. Okay, you know, now might be a good time to actually make it that one pattern piece, or we do have our guides. Let's see here. Because we're gonna draw in our fisheye darts. So yeah, no, I think it's okay. I think we should, yeah, let's go ahead and make it a pattern piece. So we're gonna use the trace tool. Hold shift. Still holding shift, clicking all the little lines. Gonna zoom in. Shift. Scanning. Shift. Shift. Anything weird going on here? That's kind of weird. They're not really centered. I wonder if this is going to cause us a problem. What happens if I hold shift? Let's just see. Trace this pattern. See if it's going to do anything weird. Okay, I'm going to delete this old one so I don't get too confused. What's going on here? Oh, you know, that actually worked out because it's nice and straight, so all right. Cool. And we have our guideline too to do our fisheye darts. So I think that actually worked out. Wow. Okay, so our first fisheye dart, they have a center 3/4 inch in from center front. So I'm just going to add a little dot, I guess a segment point here. So it says 3 1/4 inches. So type in 3.25. Okay, then to the next one is 2¼ inches away. Okay, so I'll right click, 2.25. Okay, cool. So let's do that. So I guess the dart tool is also hiding right there. It's also in the menu under 2D, create dart. That's where we found it in the last video. So I'm going to click here. I just click once on the left. And okay, well, I definitely know that the bottom is 5½ inches. So down is 5½. And then my width is 1/2 inch. And then the height, you know what, maybe that's what that 1 inch measurement was for. It's for a guideline. I thought they redrew the line, so that makes more sense. So the height is going to be up here somewhere. I don't really know yet, so I'll just say okay for right now. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to add a guideline. So I just want to add a little mark 1 inch down, and then from that mark I can make a perpendicular internal line. So here we go. I guess right click. I'll say 1. Okay. Then I'm going to select that guy with my edit pattern tool, and I'll right click and add internal line. Oopsie, it should be on the Y. Add perpendicular line, Y axis. Okay, cool. So then I can select this dart tip, hold shift and bring it straight up till it clicks there. Cool. So same thing, we have the dart tool. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to right click. Oh, just kidding. I will left click. There we are. I want it 0.5 wide on both sides. 0.5. The height I'm just going to leave because I don't really know. But I do know it's 5½ on the bottom. I'll say okay. And then I'll just use my edit pattern tool to grab just that one point and pull it up. I'm holding shift, so it goes straight up. Yeah, okay. This looks good. Okay, oopsies, why did I do that? There we are, hang on. Yeah, I believe we're pretty much done. Well, we're definitely done with figure 9. Stay tuned to the next video to figure out how to just kind of finalize it and sew it up and give it its first fitting.